Hey, everybody. Welcome to the morning meeting. No intro today. I figured we just get right into it. How you guys doing? It is the 11th of February, and I got to tell you guys, I feel the momentum behind me. I'm feeling good, and every day it's just getting a little less brutal. And that's the truth. So, looking forward to this meeting. Missed you guys the last couple days for sure. Those of you saw my mukbang video eating that pork belly. I did it live, pork belly and chicken wings. That was my first meal after the sardine fast. Sardine fast went well. I had 4 cans the first day. Second day, OMAD. Second day, I had 2 cans. Third day, I just fasted. So 2 OMAD days and then a water fast. And but actually, the third day I water fasted, I did have a couple pats of butter. So I didn't mention that in the mukbang where I was breaking the fast. But guys, what's up? See you piling in here. Very cool. If you're new to the morning meeting, welcome. If your eyeballs are hitting our channel for the first time, we get together, talk about our struggles and victories on a carnivore, ketovore diet. Any low carb diet you're eating, it's not always easy when you're coming off sugar and carbs, and it helps to have community. You can think of this meeting as Alcoholics Anonymous for sugar and carb addicts, basically. And this meeting's done a lot for me. We do it Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, and I take Monday and Tuesday off. But those 5 days a week have made a huge difference for me. So far, this and getting back into scripture has helped a lot. But feeling good. Yeah, I'll have a 6 week update video coming out probably around Valentine's Day. I haven't recorded it yet because we're not at 6 week yet, 6 weeks yet, but we're getting there. So oh yeah, and let's see. All I've eaten since I did break the fast is chicken, other than when I had that pork belly. Last night, let me pull it up here. Last night, we had our nephew over. We haven't had him over in a while. He moved down here about a year ago, and this is Cassie's brother's son, Blaze, who he was just a baby when Cassie and I got married. So I'm really close to Blaze. And Cassie cooked up she made like chicken pitas with all fresh ingredients. I mean, they looked amazing. I had chicken wings while they were eating all that. I didn't get any pictures, but yeah, I had a pretty good serving. We had a great time. Short and sweet, 3 hour visit, had dinner, and it was really good to see him. Then I had one other picture I want to show you guys here. So every time I'm on track and I'm doing well on carnivore, this happens to me. I get oxalate dumping. I mean, I'm assuming that's what it is. Everyone I've ever talked to, because I have talked about it on the channel before, has told me that's what it is. And I get it on the back of my calves, almost to the side, especially my right leg. So last night, before bed, it was really itching, and I took my other foot and I was with my toenail and I was scratching it, and then Cassie said, "Oh my gosh, you're bleeding," and I had her snap this photo, but yeah, you see that I broke the skin because you can see where the rash is, right? Brutal. But that's typical for me. Somewhere in the second month, I get that oxalate dumping for some reason in my calves, mainly on my right calf. I get a little bit on my left, but longtime viewers might have seen me talk about that before. Isn't that crazy? Look at that. you know, that's nuts. So I'm definitely, I got that cleaned up, and I'm looking forward to that passing for sure. About another month or two, it'll completely go away, as long as I'm stay on my strict carnivore diet. But that just shows what's coming out of my body: a bunch of toxins, a bunch of crap. So anyway, that's my updates. I don't think I have anything else to bring to you guys. No more words of wisdom. Nah, man, I've missed you guys. So let's jump right in. Say hi to everybody. Let's see here. Yeah, I'm gonna pull this up too. just while we're going through the comments, because I don't do it enough. I should. We're sponsored by Elements, and if you need electrolytes, our Element link is always down in the description. It's a huge way to support the morning meeting because our sponsorship is really important to us. So, and those of you who have used our link, appreciate that. Appreciate it a lot. All right, let's get in here. Terza, time to get myself back in a meeting. Laugh out loud. Hello, great to see you, Terza. Uh-oh, dun dun dun. What's going on, T? Really good to see you. Wendy, oh, hey, Carnivore Quest fam. Stay strong. We got this. Stay warm too. It's a scratcher here at 40. It's a scorcher here, 44 degrees. Laugh out loud. Larry, that pork belly was fire. Yes, so good, right, Wendy? Oh, you were fasting, right, Wendy? How'd that go? How'd that go? Did you mention it on the mukbang? You know how many people I talk to, Wendy. Gotta forgive me a little bit. Beverly, hello from Sat. Oh gosh, this is a tough one with my dentures. Saskatchewan, Canada. Sask. I'm not even gonna try it again. Saskatchewan. Anyway, you guys, you should see my videos before I edit them. Saskatchewan. Okay. All right. Erica, Road Warrior in the house. What's up, Erica? Always great to see you. You on the road? You at home? What's up with you? What are you eating today? Yeah. Yeah. And newbies. That's what you put in the live chat here. What you're eating. If you're struggling, if you have a non-scale victory you want to tell us about, or if the scale has moved for you, I'm actually opening that new scale I got. I'm opening it today, and I'm going to check it out, figure out how it works because I want to use it for my 6-week update. And finally, I know I'm going to have some decent news because I feel a lot better. The way I'm moving around, getting in and out of the car, I can just tell. So feels good to have some momentum behind me finally. Aaron, what's up, man? Good morning, crew. Great to see you, Aaron. No diet soda today. Liz, good rainy morning, everyone. Hope you're all doing well. Yeah, we got a little touch of rain here too. Liz, it's only supposed to rain for like 3 or 4 hours, and then it's supposed to be nice, but 60 degrees. It's like a warm rain compared to what we've had. 3 days into a sardine fast. All right, Aaron. Yeah, I knew you weren't doing it over the weekend. Awesome, buddy. I hope it's going good for you. Technically, it went well for me. I didn't enjoy them a whole lot. And so many people told me to try them warm, like in the air fryer. And I appreciate all those suggestions. But man, it just did not sound good to me warm. Um, Sardines warm. I don't know. Next time, because I still got 6 cans. I didn't, I only ate half of what I bought. So, John, together strong, sharing experience, strength, and hope one day at a time. Great to see you, John. What's up, my man? Mama P, good morning. It's a good day to eat meat. Amen. Yes, Mama P. Great to see you, Mama Poppins. What kind of meat you eating today? That's the question, Mama P. Jeff, good morning. Carnivore Quest Warriors. What's up, Jeff? What are you having today, man? I'd love to hear what you guys are eating. Me, I got thought today. I thought out. I have my intermittent fasting. Let me bring up the. Let me bring it up here. I will leave Jeff there. So my intermittent fasting for today has I had black coffee this morning, and I will probably have a cup of coffee with a little cream right after my first meal today, which has got to be sometime after 1 o'clock. And then my final meal's got to be by 7. And I can eat as much as I want in between, but I usually have 2 meals. But anyway, I got some party wings. The wings I had yesterday at dinner with our nephew. Little Larry brought me home from the butcher shop. I actually paid for them. I was like, yeah, bring some home. I didn't have any really thought. Now I have some party wings from Costco thawed out, which isn't a huge serving. And then I've been thawing out, been pulling from the freezer. and I got a roll of ground beef from Food Lion that I hope is thawed out. I might, if it's not all the way thawed out, I might throw it in the sink in some cool water because I know it's close. I pulled it out 3 days ago, so it'll be ground beef for dinner. Probably in a bowl with butter, or I'll make patties on a baking sheet. Something easy. Kel, hey Kel, always great to see you. You know that. What you eating, Kel? Don't be a stranger. All right, here we go. Here we go. Little update on Keith. Good morning, Larry. Day 7, 1 whole week. Day 7 of a 30-day water fast. Keith, how you feeling? Give us a little more info here. How you feeling on day 7? Hungry? Extreme hunger? Comes and goes. How you doing? FB Massage. Hello. Hey, FB Massage. I don't recognize that name. Are you new here to the morning meeting? If you are, welcome. Glad to have you here. All right. I'm going to pull down that element ticker. It's kind of annoying after a while, right? Oh, and I didn't even mention you guys. Look behind me. Isn't it a mess? Cassie and I, that's another thing I forgot to talk about. I got a bunch of exercise this weekend. Cassie and I did early spring cleaning and everything. I mean, you can see the closet is open back there. That's the last thing we started doing was pulling stuff out of there. But the rest of the house is pretty much spick and span. Like I made 2 trips to the Goodwill. I made 3 trips to the dump. We got rid of a lot of stuff. Cassie's a bit of a hoarder, a little bit. She doesn't have it full blast, but yeah. So you see a fan over here, and I mean, this room has stuff everywhere now, random stuff. It was kind of our catch-all while we were cleaning, and I got to get cleaned up. I didn't have time to do it for the morning meeting, but so, it is what it is, right? But yeah, as far as like I said, I push myself. Got to strengthen those lungs. And yesterday, I actually went for my first short walk, and I was very happy about that. And I made it further than I thought I could. I pushed it a little bit, and on my update video, I'll have me out there. And I took video on January 2nd of me walking to the mailbox, and my gosh, I mean, I thought I was going to die walking to the mailbox. Um, our mailbox is kind of, I mean, it's not just like 15 feet away. It's a little bit of a walk, but yeah. But what a difference from January 2nd to now, how far I can walk, so. And, a lot of that has to do with the carnivore diet, and a lot of it has to do with the medicine I started taking for my breathing. But anyway, FB Massage, glad you're here. Very cool. Mary, hi everyone. I'll be enjoying this while breaking my 20-hour intermittent fast with bacon and eggs. Perfect. Perfect. Bacon and eggs in the morning meeting. Right on, Mary. Very cool. I'm on a sardine fast myself, doing a 7-day. Wow, John. Well, I know you can do it with all your fasting experience, right? You got this, man. MZK56. Good morning, everyone. I definitely need a meeting today. Struggling a little bit, or are you having some thoughts of bad stuff? MZ, I get it. I'm glad you're here. We're here for you, all of us. So don't be a stranger. Don't be a stranger in that chat. If you're having a little bit of problem, let us know. Or if you messed up, maybe you had a piece of cake you made for the kids or something. It's always good to get it off your chest, Denise Quinn, great to see you, Denise. Good morning to you, and happy Wednesday. It's a Monday for Carnivore Quest, but happy Wednesday to most of you. Hump day. Liz, another person eating bacon and eggs while watching. Great. That's nice. Yeah, I haven't had any eggs since I came off the sardines. Get rid of the sugar first. Absolutely. Islam is the cult of sin. Yeah, definitely get rid of sugar first. I agree with that 100%. Good to see you again. Returning morning meteor. I don't know how that sounded. Patricia, all the way from Cali. Good morning, fellow warriors. Glad to see you, Patricia. Now I hope to see you on the next members live too. Remember, I got you pegged. Gonna get you on. You and Sarah Perrine, get you guys on. Looking good, Larry. I can see it in your face. Thanks, man. Appreciate that. Mr. Chin's still there. Cassie kind of encouraged me to grow my beard out. And that's what I said I was going to do at the beginning of the year. But I appreciate that, Aaron. I'm feeling good. I haven't done many full body shots here on the channel when I've been really heavy, but I got some coming for you guys. I want to show you guys exactly how close to death I got. And yeah, I took some pretty candid video showing me and my limitations right now, so we can see, what a difference it'll make when I lose 100 pounds. Plus, I got more than that to lose. But I appreciate that, Aaron. Thank you. FB Massage trying to start again. Well, if you've already messed up today, FB Massage, tomorrow's day one. And I can tell you after 6 weeks, I know exactly where you're at. Believe me, at the end of December, I was trying to start again, and I felt completely hopeless. And it's so horrible. Yeah, Cassie's feeling that way right now. She's picked a new date. Our granddaughter's party is on Sunday. It's her 1 year, her first birthday, and a lot of family from both sides, both families are going to be there. And that's her last bad eating day, she says, and she's going to start being good after that. So she picked her date, and she was getting ready for work today, and talking about how swollen she is. And I even saw her ankles. Her ankles were a little swollen. So prayers for Cassie, anybody. FU Massage, you're not alone. A lot of people out there struggling, and I got to tell you, just a few days, get that day one under your belt. In a few days, I promise you, everything's going to start feeling better, and your optimism will rise. I wish I could do it for you, but no one could do it for me either. Most people on YouTube make carnivore diet look very easy, and it's not in reality. That's why I say it's brutal, because it's not easy, but it does get easier. It does get easier. For me, it was easiest the first couple times, and then my binge eating got worse every time I went off the diet, which is a whole another topic for a video. But it's great to see you, FB Massage. You're always welcome here. You know that. Amy, operative word being fast for you, Larry. After eating sardines, laugh out loud. You did great, even though you chose no food for the third day. Looking good. Thanks, Amy. Yeah, that third day, I was just like, nope. I almost did. I almost ate, but yeah, it's like, nah, I'm done. And I almost broke down. To be honest with you guys, I almost broke down and made that pork belly on day 3 of the sardine fast. And I was like, no, I'm going to finish this fast. You know what I mean? I mean, there would have been no harm, and there's a lot of fat in pork belly, but it's like, no, you're not going to do that. You're not going to come on here and say, I only made it 2 days and then I went to pork belly. I wanted, I'd rather just not eat than not complete what I said I was going to do. Because I've done that too many times here on the channel, made plans and then I fall, and just sick of that. If I say I'm going to do it, I'm going to do it if it's within my power. So Mishy Poo, hello warriors, great to see you, Mishy Poo. One of the cutest handles here on YouTube. Shellbell, good morning. Still on my sardine fast and enjoying it this time. I saw that in that comment you left on my mukbang, Shellbell. Tomorrow decided will be my last, so I can join you on the water fast. I eat only 2 cans, and they have 3 pieces each. Okay, I'm mad anyway. Nice, Shellbell. It's great to see you. Gonna do the water fast with me too, huh? Yeah, I thought about adjusting the water fast. I mentioned it in the mukbang live because I didn't realize my in-laws were coming down from Michigan for Charlotte's birthday, and we're celebrating her birthday on Sunday. They're arriving Friday night. I'll see them on Saturday. And I'm like, well, I hate to be fasting while they're here just because we usually enjoy a meal together. So I don't know. I thought about starting the fast on Sunday and then doing it Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, but I think I'm going to stick with Friday, Saturday, Sunday. I was thinking about it before I started the stream because that's what I said in that mukbang live. But again, do what I say I'm going to do, right? So I can enjoy a glass of water while they're eating. It's more about their company and getting to see them, than anything else. So, oh, I had to clear that dry throat. Oh yeah, I got for those of you who've been following along tightly, my Wixella, I got a refill on this. So I got some fresh Wixella, some steroids for the lungs. And I looked up Wixella doesn't affect your weight loss, which it doesn't affect weight gain. So I was happy to see that because after what Lance told me, the North Dakota carnivore about his wife taking prednisone, it extremely shot up her sugar. And so I'm sure when I took the prednisone for my 5 days in January, I'm sure I was out of ketosis and didn't know it. You know what I mean? For those 5 days. So, which is a bummer. But I'm not going to let it bother me because I think the benefits I reaped from it were worth it. We're worth not losing another 5 or 10 pounds. That's fine. We're not in a race, even though I would like to lose it fast. But it is great to see you, Shelbo. Hey, Carnivore Christ, Jessica. Love it, Jess. Great to see you. Good morning, everyone. I just finished my one meal today: 4 eggs, 5 strips of bacon, and 2 smoked sausage. I'm so full. I start my new job this afternoon at a restaurant, and I want to be focused. Awesome, Jessica. Yeah, you're gonna go in there. You're nice and satiated because restaurants are tough. Cassie. She was doing carnivore while in the food industry, and definitely wasn't the easiest thing for her all the time. But yeah, I was really hoping to see you in here, Jessica. Yeah, today in today's meeting. Sometimes you miss Wednesdays, so cool. Great to see you. You're gonna kick butt in that job. I can't wait to hear how it goes. Uh, Jeff fasted for 40 hours, broke it yesterday morning with bacon and eggs. Awesome, Jeff. Great job. 40 hours. Yeah, I'm ready. I'm ready for the water fast. Ouch, Larry. Oh, yes, yes, yes. Thank you, Jessica. Yeah, I'll bring this up again because we got twice as many people in here now. I'm having some oxalate dumping here, and this is on my back calf. I scratched it with my other foot's toenail, and I didn't realize it, but I broke the skin. And Cassie's like, "Honey, you're bleeding," and I was like, "Oh," so I had to get cleaned up. But this happens every time. Every time I restart the carnivore diet after eating garbage, this happens to me. You can see the red, not the blood, but the red like rash. That's oxalate dumping. That's what I've been told. And it happens every single time. So I expected it and it usually goes away. Uh, yeah, the third, fourth month it goes away. So, but yeah, ouch, Jessica, right? Didn't really hurt. Just the itching's annoying. But as far as breaking the skin, I didn't even know I was bleeding. Yeah. Uh, yeah, everybody's saying ouch. Yeah, Aaron, Shalbo. Holy shite, that looks bad. Shite. Uh, Carolina Carnivore, You may need to trim your toenails. Laugh out loud. Right, my toenails are brutal. Yeah, that's a whole nother video. But I hear you. Uh, yeah, Showbo. Yum, Jessica, congrats on your new job. Absolutely. Mary, hit that like, everybody. Mary, you took the words right out of my mouth. Everybody, there's 81 folks in here. Hit the like, spam it up. Your like Your one like added to the count could have YouTube push this out to somebody who's really struggling and they see the morning meeting for the first time. It's the like button is important on live streams. So I would appreciate a like if you stop by and you get something out of this meeting. I don't see any reason you can't like it. Uh, GG question: loose skin after weight loss. Any natural fixes, or know of any YouTube videos on it? Also, good morning, GG. I know that a lot of people do fasting to help with loose skin, but there's really no magical thing. Like Laura Spath had surgery to remove hers, which I personally, I'm a big fan of Laura and Chris Spath, but I personally would never do that. I would never have surgery to remove loose skin, just because I've had some surgeries go wrong, and it's not really that important to me. I'm married, I'm not trying to be. I'm not saying Laura's trying to be vain or anything. It's just everybody's different, and I wouldn't do it. But yeah, the only thing I've ever heard is really fasting and exercise. So depends on how much you got. My family appreciated your prayers Monday. They heard when I was watching. Our fur friend of 18 years passed in my arms Monday night. Aaron, yeah, yep. A lot of people praying for your family there. Yeah, Aaron's cat passed. That itching thing happens to me on my left foot. We're opposites, Hunty. Yeah, man, just same spot too. Isn't that weird? Same spot. I also get a little on my forehead too. I don't know because my CPAP mask rests right here, but it's cleared up quite a bit now. I don't know if you guys can see it. No, you can't with the light, but I get these red bumps right here. And Cassie said before, like it's from my hat, but no. I mean, maybe that irritates it, but it's only during this period where I'm oxalate dumping that those appear, and those will go away. So it's not caused just by my hat because it'll go away right when my leg clears up too. But I'm glad I'm not the only one, T. uh, maybe I don't prepare a pork belly right. Yeah, man, mine was fire, I'll tell you. Yeah, I diced it up into like 1-inch cubes, air fried it. A total of like 16 minutes at 400, and about every 5 minutes, I opened it up and shake the basket. Yeah, it was good. There we go. Still going strong. Day 11 completed. Wendy O. Water fasting for 11 days.
Can you dig it?
That's amazing, Wendy. It really is. Congratulations. You keep going. Wow. There are times when a long fast like that is very simple, but there are other times where, man, you're white knuckling and you got to fight through it. Stay busy. Great job, Wendy O. So you and Keith, man, Keith are fasting right now, big time. Dolores, hello from Georgia. Hey, Dolores, great to see you this morning on Wednesday or this afternoon now. What are you eating today, Dolores? How's your carnivore diet going or keto? Uh, wherever you are in the proper human diet spectrum. Shellbell says it takes time, but fasting over time helps. Loose skin. Mine is getting better. That's great to hear. Shellbell. Yeah, I have heard people say it improves some, but it doesn't go away. You just kind of got to deal with it. But to me, like Shaun White, when he lost 300 pounds, 350, whatever he lost, he looked great in a t-shirt, but he'd lift up his shirt and he had a lot of loose skin, a ton. But I don't know. It didn't bother him either. He looked at it like as a badge of honor, you know. But again, he's married. He's not out in the dating scene. That would be different. That'd be a little like, everybody's gonna think this is ugly, right? Uh, Interesting with the oxalate dumping. I've been very itchy lately. I've been doing Ketovore yesterday. It was my first day cutting out all veg. Do you think that will help? I have no rash, just feel itchy. Yeah, it might, Patricia. Yeah, I every single time I go through it. So yesterday you had a carnivore day, huh? Are you gonna like start doing carnivore, Patricia, or would you just didn't fire up some veggies for one day? Hey, Carnivore Nana, how are you? Good morning, crew. I'm working and catching this on the fly. Well, hope you have a wonderful day. I hope work's going all right. Yeah, I wanted to let you guys know I am going to start doing giveaways here in the morning meeting. Element Electrolytes. So we have quite a bit on the side, like left over from summer, and I'm thinking about doing a giveaway for like a box at a time, and I'll mix them up like a bunch of different flavors and send them out in an envelope. So yeah, I got to figure out how to do the giveaway on StreamYard. So I got to do that. But I did want to tell you guys we're going to be doing that soon, and that'll be cool, you know. So um Jessica, I went up 2 pounds, but I think that may be because of all the stress last week. Yeah, stress can do it. Probably is, Jess. You know, I when I get on the scale, I'm gonna be like a little nervous because that prednisone. It is what it is. I'll just focus on how I'm feeling, but you never know. I might get super jazzed after I get on the scale because when I went to the doctor, I was 350 on the dot, and but that was halfway through January, and I was like awesome all first 2 weeks of January. And you lose the most water weight in the first couple weeks. So I put myself at like 358 when we started January, you know, which is insane. I got back up to that weight. Cowgirl, hello warriors. Great to see you, cowgirl. As always. I hope you're having a wonderful day. Getting some exercise today. You usually are, cowgirl. Uh, yeah, binging on videos from Dr. Something and MD, so informative. Also, Dr. Fung. Yeah, whenever I fasted Wendio, Dr. Fung was the one I went to. I'd never heard of the other dude. Great to hear, Aaron. I have not had diet soda all month. Amen. I was tempted to cheat on my diet after my cat died, but I didn't give in. Well, I got to tell you that that's commendable because I think everybody here would have kind of understood, if you had, Aaron, but you made the right choice. Awesome. You chose your health, right? Mishy Poo, I just ate a delicious ribeye and got a lot of crunchy fat bits from it. Those are delicious. Very cool. Oh, nothing like a good old ribeye. Thanks for sharing that, Mishy Poo. I will say, while on the sardine challenge, I do go longer between meals. Man, I gotta tell you, I did tell you guys, whenever I'd eat the sardines, I'd stay full forever. Like, I don't know, it's like my body didn't want to digest it or something. It just sat in my stomach. Yeah, same thing for me. Carnivore Nana says, Aaron, good job, but sorry about your kitty. Yeah. Heather, hey, good morning, Larry and Carnivore Quest Warriors. I'm prepping my mind for 3-day water fast this weekend. Wish me luck. All right, Heather, going to be right there with you. I decided to go ahead and do it Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, even though we're going to have company in town. And hey, no excuses, right? Really cool. You're going to do it with me. Awesome, Heather. Really good to see you too. Hey, Frank. Frank's always on the road, listening, driving. Frank even showed up on here on Saturday. He was in the car. Hey, everyone. Hey, Terry. What's up, Terry? Great to see you joining late. You're right on time. Glad you could make it for a few, Terry. Really enjoyed our conversation on the members meeting. It was awesome. Charisse, I'm late, but I'm here. Today's my husband's birthday. Well, tell hubby hello from all of us here in the morning meeting, okay? Charisse, we'll probably go to lunch at a barbecue restaurant. Brisket sounds good on this rainy day. Oh, you lucky dog. Charisse, you're always eating the good stuff. You enjoy your time with your other half. And the two shall become one. Yeah. Amy, I prefer air frying my wings from frozen. Skin is nice and crispy by the time the meat is cooked. 390 degrees, 18 to 24 minutes, depending on the size. Delish. Really, Amy, I've seen people do steaks, and I've never tried the wings. I was looking up before my nephew got here because I've looked it up before, but then I forget how to make wings super crispy in the air fryer. And I see that you should put them out on like a baking sheet, like a baking rack, put them in the fridge overnight so they uncovered so they dry out. And I didn't have time to do that. Obviously, all I did was dab them with a paper towel. But I am going to try that, and I do believe I've seen Chris Spath do that. And then it also said you can even use a little baking soda, and it dries them out even more. So, but yeah, it's good to know, Amy. If I'm ever in a pinch and I don't have anything, actually, you know what? I'm going to take a screenshot of that, Amy, because I have been in the situation where they're frozen, and I'm like, damn, I want some wings, and I don't cook them. So I'm going to get a picture of that. Your little instructions right there. Thank you. That's why I love the morning meeting. One of the reasons. Get the little tips. Hey, Larry, glad you enjoyed the sardine fast. Those little fishes are a delight of the taste buds. You're looking good, brother. What's up, Joseph? Are you being a little sarcastic there? Yeah. I don't know if I'd say I enjoyed it. I enjoyed finishing it. Texas Carnivore always make me laugh. All right, cool. Little update on Keith's fast so far. Surprisingly, no hunger the last couple of days. Also, crave taste. Only crave taste when I cook for and watch my girls eat. I didn't use the restroom for the first 5 days. Finally, did yesterday. Very cool, Keith. Appreciate that update. Yeah, yeah. Day 7. You're on day 7, right? I'm getting you and Wendy O mixed up here now. Yeah, today's day 7 for you. But yeah, days 3, 4, and 5 really every time are really hard for me. I get really hungry, and then after that, I have like 3 or 4 days of no hunger. So so cool. Hey, Nana got a rebounder a couple days ago. Used it once, 1 minute, and my legs were like, help. Well, that's a good thing, right? Good for you, Nana. Awesome. Yay, Larry, walking again. Yeah, I got out there. And it wasn't easy. Gosh, and as soon as I start walking, my hips just start killing me, but that goes away. Spanky Vulcan, what's up, man? Can you dig it? Hi, Larry. How are you doing, buddy? You look get it right, Larry. Hi, Larry. How are you, buddy? You're looking good. Keep it up. Thanks, man. Great to see you. Alfie boy, awesome. To Aaron, I'm sorry, bro. Had to go through it with my 2 boys, black labs, and I don't think I'll ever feel the same. I'm so glad we decided to get Tony. He's my best friend. Awesome. Great to see you, Alfie. All the way from the UK. Have you weighed yet since your New Year's? Since New Year, I bet you will be surprised. Not yet, Spanky. I'm actually going to open that new scale I bought today because our scale was broken. It was way off, and yeah. So like I said a little earlier in the stream, I don't know my exact weight on January 1st, but I'm assuming it's around 358, 360 because 2 weeks in, I went to the doctor and I was at 350, and I know I lost some pounds the first couple weeks. So I should just say 360, right? It's very likely I lost 10 pounds in the first 2 weeks of water weight. We could all agree on that. That's pretty normal for me too. So 360, we'll see where I'm at. I'm not a bread person, but butter and steak and butter gal made some bread with cream cheese and eggs and looked amazing. I'm sure she did. I got to stay away from her channel. When I'm early in my carnivore journey, I just have to. Same with Chris Cooking Nashville, and I'm a huge fan of Chris's. I'm friends with him. Same with Carnivore Chef. I can't watch any of that stuff while I'm first 90 days. You know what I mean? I just keep it simple. No exotic recipes. If you can do that, awesome. And I like doing that later down the line. But right now, it's just eat meat and that's it. But I appreciate that, Carnivore Nana. Yeah, you guys go check out that video. Of she's got some pretty crazy creations. But I see, like carnivore pancakes and stuff like this. I'm not downing them for doing it, because gosh, great options if you're in maintenance mode or you're close to your goal. But I don't think it's the best option if you know, if you have 150 pounds to lose and you need to get the weight off for your health. You're at risk for a heart attack, or I think you should stay away from those meals. And Cassie's made stuff like that too, her oopsie cake and stuff like that. So I just don't think in the beginning for me I avoid those videos like the plague. But man, they I know they do look good. I'm sure she made it look great. Sandy, hey Larry, first time here to your live. I started carnivore over 5 years ago, lost 165 pounds. Wow. In the past 6 months, I've gained back 50. Sugar addiction is so awful. I need accountability and people. Well, you're going to find him here, Sandy, 5 days a week, Wednesday through Sunday. And I'd love to see you here every single day. Not only take away from the group, but you can add your insights and your experience. 165 pounds. You rocked it. So I know how you feel putting that weight back on. I put more than that back on. So we can rebound together, Sandy. I'm glad you're here. I need encouragement to get out and walk. Knees hurt so bad that I talk myself out of moving as much as I should. I know that feeling, Joseph. You guys know my brother-in-law. I mean, I've talked about him. You guys don't know him, but my brother-in-law, actually, let me pull it up real quick. Our nephew, who came over yesterday for dinner, his father, who I'm very close with, who gave me. I saw at Cody's wedding and said, "Dude, you're gonna die soon if you don't change." He was very frank with me. He actually is having health problems right now with his colon, the same area that Cassie had problems in with her colon, and it's not cancer, but he had diverticulitis. He had a really bad infection, and his colon got twisted around. And they got to go in. It's going to be a 6-hour surgery. But I was talking to him about making changes in his diet once he recovers. He's having the surgery at the end of March. But anyway, he was talking to me because he's a former police officer. He was in the military. And he was talking to me about getting out and just moving. Just do what you can. But yeah, because I just talked to him last night, as a matter of fact. I sent him some pictures of his boy at dinner. So yeah, it was good seeing your boy. And he's like, yeah, Larry. And I told him I said, I got out there, I started. So Joseph, if I can get out there and do it, you can do it too. I think I'm heavier than you right now, and I'm probably just as uncomfortable. My hips kill me when I first get out there. And then my breathing is just atrocious. It's still rough. So I encourage you, Joseph, get out there and just do what you can. The first couple days, I just walked to our mailbox and back, and coming up our driveway is uphill. And I get back on the porch and I'm just like dying. So you can do this, man. I want to just get out every day to start with, at least 10, 20 minutes and maybe do that twice a day. Even if I walk across our yard, like I said, picking up branches and stuff, but I'll tell you, sedentary lifestyle, I think has what really that and getting off carnivore and eating crap, obviously, but being sedentary on top of that has really destroyed my health. So, Shellbell, you look better, Larry. I noticed more when I missed a day or two. You for sure having a carnivore glow. Well, really cool, Shellbell. Thank you. What a nice compliment. Awesome. Cindy, hey everyone. Hope all is well. Having burgers tonight for dinner, and I think I'll fast tomorrow. Sounds great, Cindy. Very possible I'll be having burgers tonight too. I'm thawing out some burger for dinner. I got chicken wings for lunch though. Right after we finish the morning meeting, I will be firing up some chicken thigh or chicken mm, party wings from Costco. They come in those little packets. Uh, Sandy, we are all here for you. Many of us struggle with the S word too, right? For sure. And from Spanky Vulcan, Sandy, welcome to the community. You can do it. We got you. No judgment here. None at all. We have some people who are really in a groove, firing it up, got great success, Sandy. And they're in here encouraging people because they have struggled before and they know what you're going through. And it makes a huge difference stopping by the meeting, even if you come in for 5, 10 minutes and, kind of get your mind straight, hanging out with people who are thinking like you and who have been through what you've been through. So awesome, awesome, awesome. Terry, I'm having salmon and shrimp tonight. Need a change? Sounds good, Terry. Awesome. Yeah, next time I go to Costco, I'm going to get one of those pre-prepared salmon dinners. It was so nice. I felt like I cooked a gourmet dinner for Cassie. It was just salmon with some butter on it, but it was so easy. Jessica to Sandy, I'm glad you're here. I have a bad sugar addiction as well. I can only get through by abstinence. Yeah, me too. Me too. One day at a time, folks. Yes. Terza, certainly praying for Cassie. Yeah, my baby doll. She's it's crazy. I mean, she's not like walking around depressed all the time, like she can still bust her butt cleaning the house. I mean, she deep cleans, right? She calls what I do Larry cleaning, which isn't up to her standards. I'm good at straightening up, but she washes the floors and like if our granddaughter's coming over, my gosh, you would think she was part of a hazmat team, cleaning this house. But just at times, like when she was leaving for work today, she's like, "Gosh, honey, I just feel so fat and ugly." And I'm like, "Baby, you're looking good." You know what I mean? She does, but she's gained some weight. And she's feeling it. So I really appreciate that, T. Praying for Cass all the time. Awesome. Mary praying for Cassie and anyone who is struggling, everyone who's struggling. Prayers for all in the group, especially like Cassie and Larry. Amazing. Yeah, I pray for our community twice a day. Larry, Mr. Chin keeps shrinking. Now that's the kind of comment I like to see. Just playing with you, Jess. Thank you so much. Yeah, feeling good every day. Oh, Lance knew we were talking about him, so he had to show up. What's up, my man? Good morning, Larry and Carnivore Quest crew. Just passing through today. Can't stay. Day 2 of the sardine fast going good. Hope everyone is having success on their way of eating. Stay strong. Great to see you, Lance. Glad you stopped by, even briefly. Liz, quote for the day: "Losing weight is hard. Being fat is harder. You pick your hard." Love it. That's really cool. Yeah, being fat's tough. Real tough. Pork belly better than cake? Oh, oh man. Sometimes you guys crack me up. Amber in the house. Good morning. I missed the chaos. Getting back into routine and back on track. How is everyone? What have I missed? God heals. So does carnivore. Stay full of meat and the Holy Spirit. Amen. Have you got your kids moved in, Amber? Yeah. You all settled in and you guys all good? See you, Spanky. Hope everyone's doing great. Be well and safe. Appreciate that. Dolores, proud of you, Larry. Praying for Cassie when you have sickness mixed with weight and trying to get healthy. It's a real struggle. Yeah, I think it's a lesson learned for me, Dolores. You know, uh, I'm still taking for granted how quickly I can bounce back. I'm 51 years old now, and I think God just gave me a smack. He chastened me a little bit. It's like, come on now. I gave you the gift of the carnivore diet, and I took it for granted. I really did. So, um, Dolores, I had gastric bypass in 2003, lost a lot of weight, went back from 396 to 216. By what was a way roller coaster for the past 10 years, mixed with sickness. Went carnivore almost 2 years ago, but I struggle for protein. Now, it sounds like you've had a quest, Dolores. You struggle to get enough protein in, huh? Most people struggle to get too much fat in. Well, start eating those chicken breasts, right? Man. Prayers for my daughter, please. Today would have been my granddaughter's second B day. She passed away 7 months old, September 12th, 24. My heart hurts and is missing her dearly. Yeah, for you and your daughter, Shelbel, right? Yeah, man. Yeah, Holly had a miscarriage, her first pregnancy, and that doesn't. I mean, I just can't even imagine 7 months old. So yeah, but God can, and I'll definitely throw one up. Yeah, the great comforter, Lord Jesus Christ. Well, Billy, I blame prednisone for most of my problem. As far as weight and some other things, I have asthma real bad when I was a kid, and they kept me on a lot of prednisone. And my granddaughter said, that is when, and you got cut off. Yeah, our daughter Holly, who I just mentioned, Will Billy, she had real bad eczema and asthma, and she was on prednisone quite a bit when she was a kid, and she struggles with her weight now, especially after she got pregnant. She gained some weight. So, Joyce, third day of my sardine fast, watching a lot of Dr. Boz. Didn't realize she wants the fast to start after eating the first can and end 72 hours later with the last can. I need to keep eating them. Well, you can modify it to what fits your needs, Joyce. Dr. Boz isn't the end all be all. You can find your own way on that, but if you want to stick to exactly what she says, good. That's cool too. It's great to see you, Joyce. 81 folks. 81 folks in here, or you're 81, Nana? Or 81 likes. We're adjusting. We're on different diets. We're all eating clean. So it's still a win. All right, Amber. Very cool. Regarding a couple of her kids moving back in, or I don't know exactly the details. If it was your son and his girlfriend or fiance, I forget. You know how it is, Amber. Thank you, Justin, everyone. I love you all. Absolutely, Shelbel. Liz, loose skin, old battle scars. Yeah. Yep, exactly. That's exactly how I felt about my teeth when they were just. If you go watch our first year here on YouTube, my teeth were horrible. I never smiled because I always wanted to hide them. That's something. I mean, I think everybody's a little vain about is wanting just a decent smile. and I smile a lot. I just do naturally, and it was hard, um, but they were bad. And then I got my dentures, but I used to call my teeth my battle scars from my alcoholism, because I vomited every day for 10 years right when I woke up like clockwork, and it just destroyed my teeth. And definitely battle scars, and loose skin's the same way, you know. But loose skin, I think, can be hidden, you know. But my teeth, I had to do something. Plus, I couldn't eat. I had no more teeth to chew with. But my rosacea, the redness in my face, I consider that a battle scar of my alcoholism. So, yeah, you're absolutely right, Liz. And some people choose to get rid of that battle scar, other people's don't. I'm just one that wouldn't. So, plus, I mean, we can't afford it anyway. Your insurance don't cover that. Uh, let's see how far behind am I, guys? Oh my gosh, I am so far behind. Okay, guys, I got to skim. I do this when I fall behind. Uh, Carnivore at 70, how are you? It appears that Carnivore Quest is a forum for people who got bucked off the horse and then gets right back up, which is the majority of carnivores. They never give up. A well-needed site. Well, what a great compliment. Apparently, yeah, I think you're right. We've had, runs where Cassie and I were very successful. Lost over 100 pounds each eating carnivore, felt 25 years old again. And we've proved to the world that you better not fall off the diet because if you have an eating problem, uh, yeah, well, look, this is what happens. So that's a new name, Carnivore at 70. I don't recognize it, so welcome. Uh, Swan's in the house. Hey, great to see you, Swan. Hey, everyone. I'm working, but I wanted to listen, keep my mind focused. Thanks for the meeting, as always, Swan, and really appreciate you stopping in. Prying a little time out of your workday to get in here and say what's up. Very cool. Hey, Mason. Hey, my man. Uh, or my girl. I'm not exactly sure, A Mason. I think you're a dude. Good morning, Larry and everyone. uh, Jessica to Carnivore at 70. That is exactly correct. I'm so blessed by Larry and everyone in these morning meetings. Yeah, we needed a place to get together, right? For those of us who are struggling. And Cassie and I were talking about this a few days ago. She said, if you never fell off, if you never, because I'm embarrassed about, gaining all the weight back again in front of the whole world on YouTube. It's not the most fun thing to do. And she was like, look at it this way. If you had never fallen off, her too, and you know, if that had never happened, you probably would have never started the morning meeting. And look how many people the morning meeting's helping. So almost like it was meant to happen, you know. So yeah, I accept whatever happens is God's will, and I know that can't be bad. Sometimes I feel like I'm justifying my failures, but that was a great point Cassie made. Uh, Thanks, Larry. I've been driving since 2:45 a.m. Ooh, my goodness. Yvette, why vet? Yvette? I'll just say Yvette, yeah. Thank you for letting us know about Bill Knott's Hacked. I finally found his new channel page this morning, or his page this morning. Cool. Oh, yeah, I was more than happy to do that. For sure. I've not seen you in a couple weeks. Your face looks slimmer. Cool. There's a plus side to not stopping by for a couple of weeks, right? No, Yvette, I really appreciate that. Thank you. Um, all right, Coffee Man, what's up, Carnivore Quest crew? We had beef shanks cooked in the crock pot and bone broth. Delicious, very affordable. Just in a big bowl of beef of soup, or just a big bowl of beef soup. We got this, everyone. Just eat some tasty meat. Love the encouragement, Coffee Man. And it's really good to see you. Very cool. Oh no, I've cut out all veg now. Okay. Hoping will stop the annoying itch. Okay. I got you, Patricia. But absolutely carnivore. I will never go back. It's a sad way of eating. I wasn't eating a ton of veg, but still a tiny bit with eggs, etc. Okay. Well, yeah, I think you're not gonna have a problem after a couple months. Mine goes away. I mean, it really does. Uh, Uncle Charlie in the house. What's up? Chin looks great. Thanks, Uncle Charlie. Mr. Chin's disappearing. I'm going to get rid of him. Denise, Mama Four, new member. Hey, Denise. I thought you were already a member, Denise. Didn't we just talk? Maybe it relapsed or something. Maybe it was gifted by Lance and then you had to re up it. Well, in any case, thanks for that support, Denise. Really appreciate it. And it was awesome talking to you. I would have never guessed your age. I thought you were a lot younger, and I wasn't just saying that. I was blown away. I'm like, damn, Carnivore Diet's all right. Denise has got like three kids in their 20s. And I think you had a 17-year-old or you had a teenager somewhere in there. But I was like, looking good, girl. Carnivore Diet. uh, Target Prime Rib is going live Saturday with Raw. Target Prime Rib is going live Saturday with Rob from Carnivore Talk. All right. Carnivore Quest will be live tomorrow morning at 11:55 a.m. Oh, hey there, Larry. Rejoined. Okay. Hope you are doing good this morning. And Mr. Chin is looking quite slimmer. Yes, he's screaming as he's fading away. I don't want to go. Tammy with an eye. What's up, Tammy? Good morning. Sorry I'm late. You're right on time, Tammy. I'm behind in the comments. uh, casting lion. Casting lion? I'll just say cast. There we go. What's up? New here. Started carnivore second week of January. Beef, butter, and eggs. Not one cheat day. Down 30 pounds. 10 inches in the waist. 27 inches overall. Feel amazing, but weight loss has plateaued. Any tips? Oh man, great you're here for the first time. Welcome. One tip I would have for you is try and adjust the amount of fat you're eating. Um, I hit a plateau myself and I added more fat, and it really didn't do anything for me, but it did my friend, the intentional carnivore, and it does help some people. But my number one tip when you hit a plateau, I don't know how much weight you have to lose completely, but is don't get discouraged. Focus on how good you're feeling. Focus on your success so far, because my yeah, a plateau can lead to bad decisions. You know what I'm saying? So definitely don't focus on the scale not moving. Focus on your health improving. That's the best tip I could give you. Uh, Casting lion. I don't know how I could say that. Cast. It's not casting lion. Just casting. Casted. I can't do that with my dentures. I'll just say cast. uh, Cast. Glad you're here. Very cool. Couple new folks in here. It's awesome. Ace. Good morning, Larry and Carnivore Quest crew. What's up? Great to see you. Awesome. You made another meeting. How you doing today? What's up? Uncle Charlie, are you afraid of death? And what happens when we die? Oh, yeah, I think it's we're all afraid to die. I think it's just wired in us. And what do I think happens when we die? I don't think we actually die. I just think we change locations. That's all there is to it. When your heart stops beating, I think you're going to open your eyes and find yourself in one of two places: in a place without God, and a place, or in a place with God. And He loves you. He's not going to force you to be there with Him. And all you got to do is accept that His Son, Jesus Christ, is His Son, and He died for your sins. So I don't really fear death at all after I became a Christian. But when I am laying on my deathbed, every Christian asks themselves, "Am I truly saved?" And they worry about that. But just the fact that you're worrying about that, I think, is evidence and fruit that you are saved. Because anyway, I could go on all day about that. That's a whole nother live stream. But I appreciate the question, Uncle Charlie. Gifted 5 Carnivore Quest memberships. Aaron, very cool, man. Very gracious and generous of you, bro. That's the second time I believe you've done that. And wow, 5 random memberships will go out to folks right now. And if you're a member, you can thank Aaron. You'll have that little symbol next to your name, like he does right there. Very cool, Aaron. Not expected and very appreciated, man. Cast, 30 pounds is amazing. Way to go. Absolutely. Hey, Cast became a member. Look at that. First time here and you became a member. Bam. Oh, Aaron, that's cool. I'm glad somebody new got that. Very cool. Mishy poo. I'm a single ingredient eater most of the time. Yeah. Yeah. Those recipes, there's a time and place for them, but not when I'm fighting for my life. Uh, Frank, I'm not doing well on carnivore, but I'm trying not to get too crazy. Mostly eating low carb. Well, that's fine, Frank. You know what you got to stay away from. We all do, right? But if you start really struggling, Frank, to get in here and tell us what's going on. You know, Michelle Bell, I don't watch anyone anymore except us. That's it. Wow. I learned early just to keep it simple as I can, as I can, works way better. I have recipes, but I only use them once in a great while. Watch anyone anymore. I appreciate us being your sole carnivore YouTube experience, Shelbel. You're like family, so thank you very much. That's awesome. Uh, yeah, Drax of the North, what is up? Stay away from those keto breads and treats until you're in maintenance mode, Larry. Great advice, Larry. Yeah. Advice, I've cultivated over 5 years of a success and failure here on YouTube eating a carnivore diet. So, Sandy, thank you, Larry. I'm happy to hear you do lives more than one day a week. Yeah, Sandy. I mean, we need them, right? Those of us who really struggle. I will keep this up as long as I can. It's one of the reasons I'm continuing to DoorDash for my second job. YouTube's my primary job, and then DoorDashing is my secondary income. But it's got such a flexible schedule that I'm able to do this, and I will do it as long as I can. If for some reason, like we lost our sponsorship or something, and I had to, get a normal 9 to 5 job again, probably wouldn't be able to do these every day. So I will do them as long as I can. And so glad you're here, Sandy. Shellbell, I will get out and walk as soon as it gets warmer. I hate the cold. Yeah, I was only able to, Shellbell, because it did warm up here. You know how cold it was here for a while. Yvette, I will be moving this morning, shoveling snow. Laugh out loud. That is definitely a workout. I'll tell you right now, if I had to shovel snow, if our driveway was full of snow like it was up north when we lived up there, I wouldn't do it because I haven't had my echocardiogram yet. I remember all the time in Chicago, people having heart attacks, shoveling their snow. So I wouldn't do that right now. Um, for some reason, the conditions, um, I don't know exactly, but everything comes together and it's a perfect storm for a heart attack for someone like me. So yeah, take it easy, Yvette. uh, I'm hoping I can get my 84-year-old mother to use the rebounder too. I hope you're successful in that, Nana. That'd be great for her. I remember Terza talking about just she sits on it and bounces and builds some core strength up. Very cool. Speaking of Terza, I agree with Shelbel on Carnivore Glow. I have been MIA for about 5 days. Yes, and we missed you, T. You're not allowed to bail on us unless you got stuff going on with hubby and the kids. Joseph, thanks for the encouragement, Larry. I spend most of my life in my chair in my office. I could easily walk to the parking lot a few times during the day. Yes, yes, Joseph. And I'm learning that the hard way. We can easily do that. I've been sitting at a desk now since the pandemic, for my main source of income. I sit here 10 hours editing a video, certain videos. And when I worked at BMW and I walked 10 miles a day, I was in great shape. And you just take it for granted. So you got to move a little bit, my man. That sounds like a great idea. Just walk around the parking lot once, twice a day. Uh, off the rails 5 days out of the out of the meetings, five something. uh, 5 days. Go figure. Today is 3 days back clean. Okay, so you feel a little better and like you could show your face again, right, T? I totally get it, girl. You know that. One thing I've never been is sedentary, and neither had I, JD. Neither had I. I've talked to JD face to face when he was a member, and yeah, JD, you look like you've moved all your life. You're an outdoorsy guy. So me too. Until the pandemic happened, I lost my job, and then after two promotions, my whole department got wiped out. I busted my ass in there working on the line, and then I got promoted, and then the pandemic happened. Yeah, I get so enraged about that whole deal. Uh, we were really raked over the coals there, the American people, the world, but we just got raked over the coals, deceived, while the corporations made millions and billions of dollars over a mild flu. Denise, I'm having steak tonight. Found some on Markdown. Always awesome to find a good deal like that, Denise. You enjoy. Amy says to Carnivore Nine, I love my rebounder. Check out the health bounce as you get started. If you haven't already, very effective and easy on the joints. Is that on YouTube? Health bounce, Amy? Because we have a rebounder too. Cassie hasn't broke it out yet. Health balance is awesome. Terza's heard of it. Yeah, T's been trying to get me on that rebounder. I just think I'm a little too big right now. Maybe not. I actually haven't pulled it out of the box to see how sturdy it is. I don't know. uh, Denise, last night I made keto Indian butter chicken. My gosh, that just sounds amazing. It's Ketovore. It has all the Indian spices, cream, diced tomatoes, chicken thighs, and sour, and cream. Oh, so yummy. Yeah, it sounds good. uh, Marion, are you retired, Larry? I know my dad struggled with sitting around. Been watching your channel 2 months now, so trying to catch up on old videos to get to know you. Well, that's very cool, Marianne. No, I am not retired at all. No, Cassie and I lost everything. How long has it been now? About 12 years ago because of my alcoholism. lost our beautiful home. Um, yeah, all the equity in it, and we rebuilt our lives the last 10 years, and finally got good credit again. But we don't even own our own home. That's next. That's our next step. But I do YouTube and I DoorDash. So, da, 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 da. Mary, I pray Cassie feels better. Thank you. Awesome. A Mason, Larry cleaning. Laugh out loud, Cassie. Right? Yeah. Like she'll come in and I straighten up the kitchen, do the dishes. I'm good about the kitchen, but like the living room and all the dusting, she'll come in there and I say, "Yeah, it looks good." Huh? She's like, "This is Larry clean. It's not clean," because she'll a little vinegar on a rag and she'll dust everything, all the little knickknacks, go on the baseboards, vacuum. I laugh at her. But she's always been that way. Hey, Olbra, what's up? Great to see you. Last night I put a nice chunk of pork in the slow cooker on low, no added water, just the pork. In the morning, it literally fell off the fork. Easiest cooking ever. I've never done it that way, Olbra. Cool. That was in a crock pot, right? Yeah. See you, Joseph. You take it easy. JD, I haven't been in for a while, and the chin is noticeably smaller. Well, thanks, JD. Appreciate that. Yeah, it has been a little bit since we've seen you. Larry, try a 5-pound weight on the new scale to see if it's accurate. That's a great idea. Very cool. Yeah, our other one, because it was way off. Cassie. When Cassie saw me get on that doctor scale, I wish I had video footage of her face. She about fell over because of how off our scale at home was, and which means she's heavier than she thought she was. It was pretty comical for a second. I wish I had footage. Chris, I agree about the sedentary lifestyle. It's a killer. It sure is, Chris. I've been doing the standing challenge for the past 2.5 weeks. No sitting from 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. Made it to 9:30 p.m. last night. Wow, good for you, Chris. That's amazing. Yeah, that would be. I don't think that'd be doable for me. I couldn't do that right now, Chris. When I worked at BMW, I could have done it. When I worked in the casino business, you're on your feet all night dealing. You do get a break every hour, but yeah, good for you, Chris. That's awesome. That's a tough challenge right there for somebody who's really out of shape. Drax to the North, do you have a smartwatch to track your steps and heart rate? I bought one on Amazon for $30. It's a great motivator. No, gosh, I didn't even know they had those Drax to the North. I mean, I know they have I didn't know they had like watches to specifically do that. I know they had like Apple watches or whatever, which I would never buy. I'm just not that hip, I guess. Which one do you use, Drax to the North? Are you part of our Carnivore Quest community on Facebook, Drax to the North? Or are you on Facebook? Because you look up our page, not our group, but just our Carnivore Quest page on Facebook. Digital creator page. You could message me the link to the one you use. Lance sent me the link to the continuous glucose monitor he was using, and I'd appreciate it if you could do that, Drax. I'm a little behind, guys. I'm so sorry. Oh, I'm 61 years old. All right, Donna, 87 in the live chat. All right. uh, hey, John, what's up? Just in time to say hello and goodbye in the same chat. Laugh out loud. Good to see you, John. Hey, what's up, chicken dinner? I'm just in time for the end of the stream. Oh my gosh, I cannot believe we've been going an hour 20. I know I say that a lot, guys, but I really thought we've been going like 40 minutes right now. I love you guys. That's insane. I don't know. Chicken dinner. We might be going a while because I feel great. I really do. I feel awesome. Oh my gosh! I forgot to tell you guys. I have jury duty on the 23rd of this month. I got it in the mail yesterday, and I've never done it. I've never done jury duty my entire life. I've never gotten a summons. So, yeah, I wanted to mention that at the beginning of the stream because when I appear there, and let's say I got to be there 3 or 4 days for a trial, I won't be able to do the morning meeting, on those days. So, yeah, I and I have my echocardiogram that week. I have a couple of things to do. We were going to meet our tax guy for our business taxes with Carnivore Quest LLC. And it's like, you got to go. Otherwise, you're going to have a bench warrant. I forgot to tell you guys that at the beginning of the stream. Hey, Run Out Ribeye, what's up? Glad you're getting out there and doing some walking. Stay strong. Keep it up. Thank you. I am. It might not seem like a lot to somebody who's in shape. I'm not saying you run on ribeye because you are a lot better shape than me. You are running master. It's even in your name. But yeah, it's a little something. Wife, I love you. Husband, is that you or the wine talking? Wife, it's me talking to the wine. I like that. Hey, Doug, what's up, my man? Seahawks. Did the Seahawks win? That shows you how bad I am, Doug. I don't follow it. uh, RGB, what, if anything, are you doing for exercise? I recently saw some videos on rebounding, and it looks easy, but still very effective. So I'm looking into that. Well, we were just talking about that, RGB. And I'm sure you were here when I was talking about the exercise I'm doing. Quarter Polish. Hey, howdy. What's up? There's a name I do not recognize. Glad to see you. Glad you're here. Glad you're here. You any questions, or you just want to let us know what you're eating today? Whatever you'd like, throw it in that chat. We've gone a little longer than normal today, but I missed you guys for a couple days, so we're firing it up. Doug, powdered butter, eggs, baking soda makes good muffins. Really? Powdered butter? I don't know if I've ever even seen powdered butter before, Doug. Carol, newbie here. Wow, this is a nice group. Lifelong sugarholic and yo-yo dieter. I'm in week 6 of the first ever carnivore trial. I'm getting about 30 grams carbs a day, but lost 15 pounds so far. Feeling great. Awesome. Well, welcome, Carol. You're in the right place right here. So 6 weeks. You're in week 6. I'm on week 6 too of my comeback, Carol. I lost over 100 pounds eating the carnivore diet here on YouTube, and then I blew it. I gained most of it back, all of it back, and now I'm on 6 weeks. I'm right there with you, and I'm feeling amazing. So I'm so glad you're here, and I hope you come back. We do this Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, 5 days a week. So 11:55 a.m. Eastern. So it'd be awesome to see you. Wait, are you reading a joke book right now, like in the waiting room to pick up your car that got an oil change, Spanky? Why do cannibals eat clowns? They taste funny. Or why don't cannibals eat clowns? Are all the green names members? Yes, Will Billy. Yep, the green names are members of the channel. And all you gotta do is hit the join button down below. We do a members live, and you can come on screen and talk to everybody. It's a lot of fun. And on Saturdays, I have members come on the general morning meeting here and one at a time and say hi to everybody. So if you'd like to do that, need a little extra help, be cool, and it really supports the channel. It's only $2.99. I mean, that's the price of a dozen eggs, right? And you can get a lot of support. So, Sam, what's up, kiddo? Hey, Larry and Dolphin Brutal Squad. Larry gave you everything, had duck or quail eggs. Larry Have you had everything like? Sometimes you mess up, Sam. I have not had a duck egg, and I had those quail eggs. Remember that were pickled, and they were awesome. I actually sent out an email to that company and requested a few jars, and I just told them I would like give them a shout out just for a couple jars, and they never even responded to the email. So Cassie can't remember where she bought them. Actually, I still I have the bottle right here, actually, with the jar. Put it up here. Yes, spicy quail eggs. These are amazing. I mean, they are so good. Three or four of them as a little side for a meal. They're spicy, Oh my gosh, they're so good. What company are they by? I don't have my glasses on. I can't see. Here, I'll put it right up to the camera again. I don't know if it'll focus. Oh well. Why I'm promoting them? They didn't send me a few jars. Just kidding. Oh, Drax of the North. My first heart attack was at 49. My second at 56, and I still haven't hit my goal weight. It's not easy. Yeah, I've been really concerned about a heart attack. I've been watching what I've been doing, not exerting myself until I get that echocardiogram, because a lot of our subscribers have said my symptoms um, are the same as what they had with their congestive heart failure. So I want to get that test done and get the results and go from there. Our neighbor, 51 years old, passed away shoveling snow last week. He married late and had a 3-year-old. Oh my gosh. Yeah. You used to hear about it all the time in Chicago. People having heart attacks. Ace Larry, I use the cubby to help with my leg cramps. What's a cubby? The cubby. Day 42, no fast or junk food. Awesome, Doug. Very cool. Me too. I mean, I don't know exactly what day it is. Um, but yeah, I'd be 42 too. Because there's 31 days. Yeah. I, awesome, my man. You're right there with me. I'm thinking of it as weeks now. You know what I mean, Doug? That's so cool. I know you're feeling better, Doug, because I am. Uh, I hear you there, Larry. My job left Oregon December 28th. I know you feel, Larry. I lost my job during the pandemic too. Not a lot of jobs in my town that are walking distance. Yeah, it's very frustrating. We got screwed. There's no doubt about it. Wouldn't you make more money as a dealer with tips? No tax on tips. Yeah, I would, Uncle Charlie. But uh, Cassie just got back in the casino business, and she's making really good money. And we have health insurance now. I didn't want her to get back into the casino business because there's a dark side to it. You see a lot of people destroy their lives with gambling. And as a saved Christian, I just didn't want to do it anymore. If I had to do it, I would do it. I was an excellent crap dealer and blackjack dealer. I wasn't real good at roulette, but craps and blackjack, because I really didn't enjoy roulette. Um, but yeah, there's definitely, we would make a lot more money if I went to dealing uh, back with Cassie. But I said when I got sober and the Lord saved me from that hell I was in, that I would never go back to the casino industry. Plus, I was working in the casino industry with my father in law when he murdered my mom. I just have a lot of bad memories from the casino industry, a lot of good memories, but not how it ended. I was at the height of my alcoholism when I left, and just yeah. But Cassie, she wanted to get back into it for the money, and she always enjoyed the job, as did I. But yeah, yeah. But now she has to commute an hour each way, 5 days a week. And, I didn't want her to do it. You guys know she was working like at home for probably a third of the money. And I was fine with that. We were making it, but she wanted to make more money and she wanted a new car. And it's like, okay, I got your back no matter what you want to do. But she respects the fact that I don't want to go back in for my reasons. So, but yeah, money's not everything. I learned that a long time ago, Uncle Charlie. It's nice, but it's not everything. Wombats and coffee. Great to see you. Larry, was your CPAP ruled in or out for your lung condition? I only asked because I use one. I hope you can find the fam. Hope you and the fam are well. Actually, I have not seen a sleep doctor yet. After I have had my CT scan, they check my lungs for cancer, none there. I'm having my echocardiogram and my blood fasting too, my fasting blood work done before I see the doctor. Once we have all that done, then my next step is to go see a sleep doctor and get a new CPAP machine. But the main thing the doctor was worried about, my general physician, was my weight. That's what he was concerned about the most, even more so than my nicotine use and being a former smoker. He was worried about my weight. He said you have to get that weight off. So Run on Rib. I also tried to post Sean Baker's workout video in the Facebook group. It was pending and then it got deleted for some reason. Huh. Well, that's that automated spam detector. Run on Ribeye. Sorry about that. I don't always get to that daily and check it, because it'll hold post for review. And then I don't know why it was deleted though. Maybe one of our moderators deleted it. Maybe they don't like Dr. Baker. I don't know. Sorry about that though. Yeah, I drive commercially. I can tell all of the sitting has killed me. My hips hurt, my knees hurt, and my back hurts. Uh, when I do get up and try to walk for extended periods, my legs go numb. Yeah, I will, Billy. At BMW, when I worked there, as soon as you walk into the plant, the place is huge. All kinds of buildings. It's like it's like 5 square miles under roof. It's crazy how big it is. I think it's the biggest car plant in North America. Anyway, you'd walk in and they have this huge sign above where everybody walks in through the gate and you go through security. It says keep moving, because they're all about their health insurance is the best I've ever seen. Um, I mean, you pay. It was so affordable, and it's the best. But they want to keep their employees healthy to keep that line moving, keep those cars coming in. And you see people who work there 10, 15 years, and man, they just look beat down. Being on that line, that production line, just wears your body out. And that's why I was thankful to get the promotion and get off the line. I was on the line for 4 years, and I was feeling it, and I was in great shape, but I was feeling it. That repetitive motion, you know, and whatever you're doing. So yeah, but they had that big sign, keep moving. So you got feel for you, Will Billy. Larry, if you lived in Kansas, would you miss the mountains or the beach more? Well, I don't see the beach where I'm at now. And mountains where I grew up, there were a ton of mountains in the high desert of California, Sam, and in down in San Dimas, California. Um, you had the Pacific Ocean and then you had the mountain range. But here, you really can't see mountains where we live at here. About the Smokies, the Smoky Mountains are, you can start seeing them after about driving for 15 minutes. So, love your question, Sam. Uh, Garmin watches are awesome. Huh? They check your oxygen levels. How does it do that, Spanky? You know what I mean? It's crazy. I'm gonna take a screenshot of that. Appreciate that, Spanky. Even though I think it was it Tracks to the North I was talking about that at first? I can't remember. Yeah, Doug, let's keep going for sure, my man. For sure. Get your doctor to write you an excuse. I had to get one last year. Really, Dolores? Okay. Yeah. Yeah, because I know my doctor doesn't want me to miss that appointment. So maybe. Carolina Carnivore, does anyone else here in group have channels? Absolutely. We got North Dakota Carnivore. We got Aaron's channel. I can never remember your channel's name, Aaron. He might not even be in here now. He's a member, Aaron's channel. And then Amber. Amber has a channel, Amber and Dan's Carnivore Life or something like that. Yeah, there are a few in here. Terza has a channel too. Psst, Larry, I'm having 2 cans of sardines. Oh yeah, and take a bite from me, girl. DMP, hey Larry, I have an Exo. Is that one of those watches? I'm gonna take a screenshot just in case it is. Can't believe we've been going an hour 40. I think that's shows you guys how much I missed y'all. Echocardiogram in March. Cardiologist says it's time to make sure my AFib hasn't caused any damage. I went TO get clearance for knee surgery in March. He cleared me for surgery. Okay. Echocardiogram in March. Oh, you're gonna have one in March. Okay. Yeah, I read online you gotta lay on your side with your arm above your head, which won't be as uncomfortable as that CT scan was. um, hey, how do I say this name? Olseyako Napenol. I would just say Olsey. Olsey became a member. Oh, very cool. I appreciate that support, Olsey. And if you do a members live and we meet face to face, you can tell me your real name, and then I'll try and remember it as regards to your YouTube handle. I got a pretty good track record to remember people's names. So, hey Anthony, what's up? Hey all, I'm on the 3rd day of fasting. Goal is to fast till Saturday morning at 9 a.m. You're on your way, bro. Great to see you. I love that name too, Real Anthony Savage. 247 as a carnivore now. 247 days as a carnivore now. You're getting up there. Feeling so good. Right on, man. Right on. I'm so jealous. Hey, Sandy became a member. Boy, I don't know if these are Aaron's gifted memberships. I don't believe so. So, Sandy, thank you for that support. Welcome to becoming a Carnivore Quest member. Look for Carnivore Quest member community posts, and I put out a video once in a while. Like the last members video I put out just me and Cassie about to play PlayStation, just chilling in the living room. It was a brief video. Then we do members lives too, so look for all that. And Will Billy became a member. Thank you guys. Will Billy, welcome. Hey, I just turned my name green. Hey, let's show it one more time. Oh, that's awesome, Will Billy. Thank you. Yeah, welcome all new members. Very cool. That's awesome. Oh, Amber, see you, girl. There's Amber and Dan's Carnivore Life. There you go. There's a channel. Debbie, hello, Larry. Carnivore Quest Warriors came in to say hi and bye since I'm so late. Boo, why'd you have to go? Nice to see all the green names here. Keep them coming. Yeah, yeah, for sure. The support goes right back into the channel, and it's less money that Cassie and I take out of our own personal finances to run the channel, um, which makes a difference, because just StreamYard here alone is what they more than doubled it annually. I can't. What was the bill? I want to say it was like $400 for the year. It was something like that. It was crazy. Carnivore Kip had to drop it. He had to stop using it because it got so expensive. But it's invaluable, you know. The carnivorish guy. Aaron, the carnivorish guy. There's another channel. I can never remember your name, Aaron. I think it's because you've changed it a few times. It's all your fault, man. I made a post in the Facebook group so we could compile all the members with YouTube accounts. It got deleted. Man, one of our moderators going crazy. That's weird. Do it again, chicken dinner, if you don't mind. I'll make sure it's on there. Terry, what's up, Terry? Terry B. Now we have a Terry P. I don't want to get you guys messed up. Great to see you. I know a Ketovore in Greenville, South Carolina, who raises and sells quail. Peggle or pig leg carnivore. I'll have to ask her if she ever pickles them. Yeah, that'd be great. Yeah, she's in my neck of the woods for sure. Ah, see you, Spanky. Thanks for trying. I tried, right? That's a mouthful. Oh man. Carnivore Chat, what's up? I'm glad you stopped by. I'm running almost 2 hours now, guys. The upside to that is folks who weren't able to make it when we started get to come in and say hi. And I can't believe yeah, Terry P, you're gone longer today. Nice. Yeah, I just, I'm feeling great. And it's been a really good meeting. I've enjoyed it thoroughly. uh, hey, Jen, what's up? Awesome to see you. And guys, I'm still going strong with my detox. Amazing. All right, guys, I made it to the end of the comments. How is that even possible? You guys rock. All right. And hope you make the next right decision on what you're putting in your mouth. Um, and if you're having trouble, I promise you, it's only going to be a couple days. You'll start feeling better. So you got to get that day one under your belt. Maybe you haven't been in the chat. You just been listening. You got to get that day one in. Even after day one, you feel just a tiny bit better. I know that sounds insane and it's not true, but it is. Yeah, I promise you it's true. Oh, anyway, guys, we'll see you at 11:55 a.m. tomorrow. Same bat time, same bat channel. That's such a cliche by now, right? All right, guys, have a great day. Later.